everybody, it's Reno from Planet Reno here with another album review for my YouTube channel, and today we've got a very cool album. It's the latest from Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's entitled Last of a Dying Breed, and it's the latest album from them after their God and Guns album, which came out, what was it, 2008-ish. And their first album without keyboardist Billy Powell, which of course his untimely passing, which it's so sad for this band. You know, it just doesn't seem like they're meant to fade away like some of the other older rock bands, but to die out with their boots on, like Ronnie Van Zant said before their tragic plane crash. But it's the new album from Skynyrd, and you know what? Well, I'll get to this first. Of course, it's, as I said, the first album without Billy Powell. It's also first album with new bassist Johnny Colts, formerly of the Black Crowes. And, of course, they got some other new members, new keyboardists as well, who used to play, I can't remember his name, but he used to play with Parliament Funkadelic and some other notable bands. But, you know, I love Lynyrd Skynyrd as much as the next red-blooded classic rocker. But this album just, I don't want to say they cashed it in, but because, you know, as somebody who's, you know, been a part of writing music with my outfit Never Again, I know how hard it is to write really good songs. I haven't written one yet, but it just this album just, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. And I hate to say that because God and Guns was such a good album, but the title track, Last of a Dying Breed, really, I heard the title, and I'm all about titles and lyrics and stuff like that, and I thought this song could have been great. It had so much potential, at least, but it just didn't do anything for me. It was kind of generic, kind of bland, and for the love of God, it sounds like it could be played on a country music radio station. And I know Skynyrd has always had kind of that southern rock, even leaning a little towards the country feel. I know Skynyrd has inspired a lot of country bands, but this sounds like it should have been played on our sister station, Froggy. There's just, I don't know, just too much of a country sound for my taste. The next song off the album, One Day at a Time, it's an okay song, a very soulful, one of those songs about life that, you know, everyone can kind of relate to a little bit. The third track off the album, Homegrown, it starts out sounding rockin', sounds like a Jackal tune, but then the lyrics kick in and, you know, it's just kind of lame for me. I hate to say it, but it just kind of bored me. Musically, it's a good tune. Lyrically, it's just kind of like one of those pandering songs, pandering to, you know, whoever. The next song, Ready to Fly, actually a pretty good song. You know, it's one of those typical parent dying songs and perfect for country radio. But like I said, it's okay. The fifth song, the first song I really kind of liked, Mississippi Blood. It's a good jam and an alright tune. Good Teacher's the sixth song off the album, which, again, you know, they had good teachers, so what? I really didn't care about it. It really wasn't that great a tune for my taste. That's just my personal opinion. The seventh song, Something to Live For, which actually features guitarist John Five, who's played with Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. Great guitarist. You've seen him on that metal show probably. If you watch that, this is probably the first really good song, or one I really dug. You know, it's a little cliche, you know, you've heard this type of song before, but it's pretty good. The eighth song off the album, Life's Twisted, another good song, should have been the first release off the album. It's a relatable song, but not too terribly cliche. You know, the title speaks for itself, Life's Twisted. We can all, I think, relate to that a little bit, but ninth song, Nothing Comes Easy, you know, another one of their songs for the working man. It's kind of like Toby Keith in country music, writes beer-drinking songs, and Lynyrd Skynyrd writes working man songs. You know, it's not a bad song, but it's nothing special. Song number 10, Honey Hole. It's a bad attempt at a Get Some song. I actually took some notes this time in this album review because there's a lot of songs, a lot of stuff to cover. But as I said, bad attempt at a Get Some song. It just, I really didn't do anything for me. And I like a Get Some song. I'm all about that. But this one just didn't do anything. The 11th song, the final song off the regular album, Starting to Live Again, also with John Five. He actually wrote some with this and some with this album. But it's starts off as like kind of Just Say No from the 80s, an anti-drug song, but it's kind of got that Delta blues sound, and it's one of those pick yourself up, life's rough, you're into this, that, or the other thing, you need to get over it, pick yourself up and move on. A great slide guitar section in it as well, which you'll want to check out. So if you get, we've got the good folks at Roadrunner Records to supply us with some copies of Last of a Dying Breed, which will be given away. I'm recording this on Sunday, October the 14th. We'll be giving those away on a Free Music Monday on Monday the 15th, which hopefully this will be up by then and posted on my Reno fan page. But if you get that album, that's where it ends. But if you went to your favorite local box store like Wally World and picked up this version, it actually comes with some bonus tracks. Actually, quite a few bonus tracks. Let's see here, four bonus tracks on this version of the album. And I figured while I'm talking about the album, might as well talk about these as well, because some of the best songs off this album were bonus tracks, and I don't know why they didn't make it onto the regular album. But song number 12 in the bonus tracks, Poor Man's Dream. Poor Man's Dream. It's an okay tune, but then again, another working man song. You can't go wrong there if you're pandering to that sort of audience. But it's stuff we've heard from this band before. Song number 13, Do It Upright, party song. It's a mediocre song, not a great song. Kind of fits with some of the other songs off the album. Song number 14, Sad Song, which it's not a bad tune. Could have replaced any number of the songs on the regular album. It didn't have to be a bonus track. And probably my favorite song on the album is Low Down Dirty, which is the 15th song off the album. It's a good rocker, and why it wasn't on the actual album and was a bonus track, I'll never know, because I thought Sad Song and Low Down Dirty were two of the best songs that they recorded, and they didn't even put them on the regular album. I didn't understand that, because there was a lot of stuff on the first 11 tracks of the album that just weren't that great. And like I said, I hate to say that they cashed it in on Last of a Dying Breed, but it certainly wasn't as good as God and Guns. And really, Skynyrd hasn't been Skynyrd since Ronnie Van Zant and then the plane crash. And it's sad when it's it's pretty much I lost his name. Gary Rossington. Pretty much he's the only one living member left in the band, and of course Johnny Van Zant does a great job on vocals and lyrics and stuff like that, but it's just Skynyrd hasn't been the same since the plane crash. And this album really, I think it could have been better had they put some of those bonus tracks in the actual album as opposed to leaving them off, because if you pick up a copy that we're giving away, you're not going to get that. Or if you pick a copy up at some other store that doesn't have the version of the album with the bonus tracks, you're going to miss out on some really good songs. So kind of sad. I would have to say with Last of a Dying Breed, I really can't give it a good rating. I'm going to give it 2, maybe 2.5 out of 5 stars. I really just didn't care for it. And like I said, I hate to say that because I love Skynyrd as much as any red-blooded classic rocker, but it didn't do it for me. So hopefully things will get better on the next album, and I'm sure they're going to be still rocking and making music. And if you're a Skynyrd fan, you'll probably like it. If you're a hardcore Skynyrd fan. I'm not that hardcore fan. I do love Skynyrd. I love their music, but I probably wasn't going to buy this album anyway. So but if you were going to go out and buy the album just because you love Skynyrd that much, you'll probably like it. Like I said, it's got a lot of decent stuff, but nothing really that grabbed you like some of their other more recent work. So check it out. You be the judge. This is just my opinion, and see if you like it for yourself. And like I said, we'll be giving away some copies on Monday, the 15th of October, on Was with a Free Music Monday all day long. So check that out. And as you see, a little bit of a different setup here today. We're not broadcasting from the Voodoo Lounge Studios. We are broadcasting from my place, Casa del Reno on the beautiful shores of Connie Lake, and you can see, I'm not going to pan around because my place is a little bit of a mess today, but you can see my my goat tree. Just a little taste of the luxury I live in. So, but maybe one of these days I will do like an MTV Cribs sort of thing and show you around my place and show you just how a DJ lives. Maybe frightening. You might want to put the kids to bed when this one airs. But at any rate, I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking out my YouTube channel and checking out this album review. We'll have more album reviews and some other stuff. I know I've been promising more content, just haven't had a chance to really do anything. Now that I'm back from vacation and it's getting, you know, cooler outside and, you know, the nasty weather's going to probably start kicking out. I'll probably start coming up with some more stuff. But and stop being so lazy. That's probably one of my biggest things. I'm a procrastinator. But we'll have some more stuff on the way. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Planet Reno. You can check out my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/Renoholics. Like me there. You can follow me on Twitter, but as I said before, I don't tweet that much. But when I do tweet, it's going to be something awesome. So you might want to just follow me there anyway. And as you can see, it's Sunday the 14th. Steelers aren't playing, but I am still rocking the black and gold. So I got to represent. So until we talk again, keep on rocking.